Hey everybody, this is Grace. Pardon the way I'm doing the video, but it's a holiday and I would imagine that there are plenty of kids at the park. I was planning on going to the park or maybe even to just a regular park or a nature preserve, something, and do videos, but it's a holiday. It's Easter 2021. Don't know when I'll get this video up, but yeah, let's see. In this video, I was also trying to find different filters for my camera, and there used to be all kinds of good stuff, just not anymore. Yeah. But anyway, lately I did a video, put it on a different channel. It was about, weird things with my channels. I have more than one over the years, 6.5 years or so. And for different reasons and all that. Some of I was just teaching people how to do it. But anyway, and some of them I found that for years ago. But anyway, I found by finding them on, I think it was index cards that I'd written it, years ago. Anyway, I did a video. I transferred it to this channel, and I don't know if I'll make it public or not, but maybe so right before this one. But it was I've been noticing some differences, especially this year, 2021, and this is April 4th. So, and it was, like I said, I have more than one channel, but I was noticing that each view count, each view, okay, well, each video, I'll get it out in a minute. Each video, it seemed like they weren't getting as much watch time. And I know how to go in and look at it and go through all that and everything and see if it was it was through this or through suggested or through, YouTube search and how many minutes and all that stuff. I know all that. And that's the one thing I like to do. So I did something different. I decided I was going to go back and say if a video has, the newer ones have less views, okay? So I went back and I looked at one of them that was 50 views, and the video length was 7 minutes and something, 46 or something like that. 7 minutes and 46 seconds. And then I found one very similar, but from years ago. A new one versus years ago. The thing about it is, one I found was 10 seconds difference. Same amount of views, 10 seconds different, but a different topic. Somewhat along the same line. Anyway, that one, the older one, had, they didn't have hardly, the newer one had 1 hour and, I think it translates to 20 minutes, 1 hour, 20 minutes of views, of watch time. Okay. The old one had 3 hours and 20 minutes watch time. It could have been, of course, the topic. There's too many variables and all that stuff that you can't really determine what's going on. But I did a bunch of them before that, too. And I noticed overall, since 2016 on that channel, or maybe before, no, I think it was 2016, I did, and that was the case. It was usually not 2 hours exactly, but it was the case that the older ones, same amount of views, around the same time, the video length, they all had more. And I know why this would be. I can look and see, how many minutes or seconds somebody watched this video or that through this way or that way. And some of them were surprising to me, when they had a few views and no minutes, no seconds. I don't know how that is. Yeah, and or no hours, also no hours, no minutes, or the video was watched for 2 seconds, which from what I understand, you have to watch at least 3 seconds to be counted, and they must have been watched 3 seconds and then 2 more, 5 seconds, and this kind of thing repeatedly happening on different channels too, not the same topics. I don't know. What is it this year? My videos aren't that different from before, so yeah, same way I do them. even like this, you know. And same kind of topics, you know, like on different channels, different topics sometimes. And I was just like, oh my goodness, yeah. And I also noticed that if I was to put them on a different social media, the counts are different. They used to all be very consistent year after year after year, and now they're much less. And I think that it's mainly that one of them, I noticed that it's a lot of people around my age are no longer on there. It seems like, I don't know, I don't have any statistics, I don't have anything to back that up, but it does seem that way. And it seems like it's more younger people, and they just click on it and click out of it. You know, it's not their thing. Older people, I didn't have any problem with it. You know, they would leave me comments and stuff like that. But I think a lot of people left. So, for whatever reason. Yeah. Okay, and I like to see, you know, look at things like that. I always have. Since I first started making videos, once I found it, I think I just started saying, oh, I like doing this. The analytics, watching them and everything, to seeing how it works and, you know, how it does each video or overall and all that. And so it's made me very curious. And I've listened to tipsters and people like that about, you know, some of them didn't really make sense, you know, because they would say you can't share on this one particular social media, and I had been. So, and it wasn't like you can't, it's against the rules. It was like you just can't do it. And I was thinking, yeah, you can. You know, I'm doing it, and I've been doing it for years. You know, so that one had made no sense back then. But anyway, one of the suggestions, I don't even remember who it was on, but it was something like for a new channel to get going is to do something very consistent. I have never been very consistent on any of mine, and I know that's one of my problems. Another one is people want to see your face. I'm not I have plenty of videos that have my face on it. I don't, usually like once a year, I'll do a little batch of them, like a week or two or however long. But yeah. Other than that, I really don't have to be center of attention. You know, I know it's kind of funny to say that when you're making a video, but I don't have to be, right? You don't have to see me. I'm not the type that you have to see my face. You know, some people are. Whatever. Not my thing. But anyway, and plus people can't stand my accent. And I do know that if they see my face and I you know, show my face on it, it doesn't seem to matter. But if I don't, it does. So I know it's me. Okay, part of it. It's me. But other than that, I do kind of wonder, because that's a big difference when the videos are the same, pretty much the same way that I do them. It's me, my voice. Sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm not. You see? But anyway, it makes me curious. And then I was talking about that tipster said new channels. Well, you know, it says started, you know, just do one video per week or something like that. I could be wrong. But what I remember was they were saying to do one video per week. Or if your channel is stuck, maybe it was too. But the same day, I guess they meant the same time too. I don't recall them saying that. But be very consistent, one each week, you know. And after a month, see what happens. You know, I think it was like a challenge or something. And that it should change it. And I heard another person who's been on for years says, well, all you have to do is do one video every day, and that will reset the AI on your channel. Well, I did very similar to that. I did 21 videos in 28 days, and that's after I did that, and my views, that's when I started noticing it, really. They were going down, down, down. My subscriber counts, I think I mentioned on that other video, is I have more than one channel, like I said, but I don't use them consistently, and sometimes I haven't used them for, you know, a long while. But overall, they have plateaued. You would think that, you know, maybe people would, I wouldn't really think that, because I know people join and then you never hear from them again, or never hear from them at all, and they don't always unsubscribe. But it plateaued, and it's just flat, you know, a flat line, not all the way down to nothing, but as far as subscriber growth, flat. It's just a straight line, you know, plateau, straight line. And yeah, it might go up one, go back down one, go down one more, go back up one, like that. And wow, I'm like, really? Seriously? No growth. And I kind of figured that last year with everything, 2020, with everything going on, that at some point it would, I mean, wasn't just what was going on in the world in 2020, but you know what I mean? 2020 was, whew, and earlier this year too. So far this year, I mean, it's always breaking news, you know. But it really didn't so much last year. It started this year. And I don't know. But I'm going to try that thing of one video, you know, per week, same time. I'm not really all that good at getting on the same time. I'm not really good at putting on the same day and staying with what I want to do. Not really good at, because things come up. I mean, and not only was it in the world and on news, my life, things come up. A lot of things. Just boom, there they are. And like, I have a video that I was going to do about the ugly duckling, and I was going to make a series of it. I made the first one in, I think, November. I think it was. I'm like, oh my goodness, getting back to stuff sometimes. Yeah, you know, this year's been rough. Pretty much, I was just in the hospital just the other day, the ER for myself. And just something just come up in it. I'm not going to go into detail, but I had to start taking, I was told the ER doctor that, I'm worried about sepsis, and he said, so am I. So I'm on antibiotics, which always make me sleepy. It could be that the reason I'm on needing antibiotics makes me sleepy, or that the antibiotics make me sleepy, or it could be anything. Yeah. And my voice, of course, with allergy season, it's spring. It's going out too. So much stuff. And Adam was in the hospital earlier this year. It was touch and go. I didn't hear that until after he got out, and it was pretty bad. And I would say he's recovered. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. And just a rough year. And maybe I'll get back to that. I haven't even listened to it. That video about Ugly Duckling, I wanted to make a series. I haven't listened to it again. I don't know what all I said in it, and might do that and go through it and continue on. Like I said, the first one will be from November. I think it's November. Yeah. Okay. And last year I had a whole long months of problems with technology. Just uploading a video was so much problem. And oh man, it went on for months. Just problems. And yes, of course, I called them, the company, over and over and over again, and tried this and that and everything, and finally it just stopped. Yeah. But it was months of it, and I lost a bunch of videos because of it. And I would make them, edit them on my cell phone, not on the computer. Just upload them, and then later on I go back and listen to them, and they would have like the first few words or something, or the last few words, and that was it for the whole video. And yeah, I would have to delete it, of course, and I wouldn't have it on my cell phone, because at the time my cell phone didn't have that much room to make videos on. And just recently, it now has that much more room, because my cell phone had some kind of whatever on it that kept popping up. This is crashing. And I had to go all the way back down to the factory settings twice. It took a whole day, and most of the day, and then at night, with everything having to run and add and all. And then the first time it didn't work right, and yeah. So when I say I had trouble, that part was this year, but I had trouble with technology since sometime last year or so. Yeah, when I say I did. Believe me. Okay, just for the record, I don't expect my channels, any of them, to be, what is it called, to have ads on them or anything. Yeah, I did, of course, before they did that to all the small channels, took them off. And then everything after that just started going down. And all my channels. And so I don't expect it. But I would like it, because I do like the analytics. I never made much money. I made one check one time. One channel. Yeah. But I would like to, because I like to watch that too, to see what would happen, you know. I mean, I don't, and as far as the rest, I don't get very many comments. I have mine set to where I have to go in and allow, go in. I only see the comment until I allow it to be seen by others, and on all my channels. Except, one I started, I was going to test that to see if it made a difference. Just have it to where it blocks certain things. But I already have certain things blocked too, because I get a lot of those annoying little time-stamped, comments from bots. And today, I saw something I hadn't seen. I had 2 time-stamped bots. It says, you basically, it's not a URL because I have that blocked. But from what I've heard, I've never touched them. I've never gone into them myself. But from what I understand, it can mess up with your computer and such. So I'm not going to allow those on my channel. So I had always, for a long time, had it to where the comments wouldn't go through because I had a bunch of them one time. Anyway, those annoying time-stamped ones, today I noticed I did not like this at all. But one of them had the icon, what would you call the avatar, the whatever, for that, like the channel, the little circular one that has your picture or whatever you put in there. And it had one from somebody that I am subscribed to. Okay. And another one was one of my own channels that I'm not subscribed to, but one of my other channels, it had that avatar. Yeah. And it was one of the, that's bad. Yeah, I have been reporting them, click that report flag or flag them or whatever. Sometimes I blocked them, sometimes I did the flag. And I have more than one channel, and I get them like every time I put up a video, pretty much. And I even wrote to them saying, this is getting very annoying. Of course, I didn't hear anything back. I didn't expect to. I'm not being sarcastic. I've been around for all these years and know what the score is. But and I know other people complain about it because I had watched other people's videos, and that's where I heard that, that it can mess up something. I don't know what. There's a FedEx person. I don't think we have anything that's going to be delivered. But, yeah, that really annoyed me to see that. They're using somebody else's avatar and even mine. Yeah, these are bots because I know that they don't count as view. And they could be those ones that last 2 seconds, or something, or 1 second. And, but I have been there when it happened, watching it when it happened on a channel that hardly ever gets any views. And I had the view that I had from myself when I edited it, it'll show as a view. And then I had that comment, well, there wasn't any other view. Okay, but my own. So yeah, and I know that you have to go in there and say since published, not just, since, yeah, what is it called? But anyway, so I know how to check to make sure, because if not, since upload, yeah, since publish won't show the one that you did, since upload, it will. If you go into the analytics, you might know what I'm talking about, if you're one like me. But anyway, it's like, yeah, I tried it more than once, and that's the case. And it could be those annoying ones that just keep doing that. And maybe it's those ones that are going to the 1 second, 2 second mess that messes with your whole audience retention. And really, it does. So that's how I see it. I'm not a tipster. I don't know for certain. I just know what I think. And also, another thing I had noticed is back before 2018, before my channel got, there was a video on one of my channels that went skyrocketing for that size of a channel. It went way up there, and views and all. And after that, my suggested videos went boom down. It was like around 25 or so more overall, average, and it went down to 11. Then I wrote them and said, sent feedback, said, why is this the case? And it went down to like 0 to 2. That was on the classical. This one, I've noticed like it'll suggest my videos. Sometimes no, never doesn't suggest them. The impressions or something. And but more lately I've noticed 2. 2. Just 2. Oh, well, yeah. So things have changed, definitely. So I'm going to try that thing. If nothing happens, that just seriously, I'm serious. Sometimes I think it's me. I wake up every morning and say, well, I'm going to do this. Change something or do that. Sometimes I do. But I don't know. I really don't. So it's like, because this is, with the pandemic, I'm stay at home. I have an adrenal disorder, and I can't even get vaccination because my body's so touchy to medications. I almost died one time before, twice actually, and that was supplement the first time. I'm so sensitive because this adrenal disorder and all, and so I've been home, and I have to have, my mind has to be busy. I'm not a person just to watch TV and that's it, or watch videos or whatever, so I have to keep my mind occupied. And that was one way I liked doing those things, and so anyway, kind of rambling, but I'm going to check on that video someday this week, the one that was about the ugly duckling, I want to make a series. I have episode 1 and see what did I say. What did I say in it? And then if I can go on from there, that's, if you haven't read that story lately, go back and read it. I remember I did, years ago I made one video and I didn't remember the happy ending. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up and maybe check that out. Not today. Today, like I said, it's Easter, and I think I'm just going to sit back and relax today. Yeah, I'm still on those, like I said, those. It was really strange because the doctor said, that's why I'm putting, that he was also worried about. He said, that's why I'm putting you on this little course of antibiotics. 40 pills, 4 a day. I don't know if that 500 milligrams, well, it just depends on which one it is, right? I don't think that's a little course. Kind of scared me. I've got this laughter going on today, but really it's because I've got a cheerful, overall, I have a cheerful personality, always have. I just tend to do videos about topics that aren't so cheerful sometimes, quite often. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.